Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we just successfully defended our new conquests. Ooh, the Muhalabid are a bit resurgent. Good for them. Arabia is not looking so good, but we've got a massive defensive pact against us, so there's not a lot we can do other than chill, recover our retinues, which now have a... Oh, hello. Oh, hello, Monophysites. The retinues now have a max of 4,800 troops for our retinue, which is kind of huge. And we've got a powerful king in Egypt, who at least liked our predecessor. Appears to like us quite a bit too. We should start attempting to sway this guy if we can. Okay, we can only do that with an adult. Fair enough. Now we are betrothed to the heir to the kingdom of Jerusalem, matrilineally. So we will get this, assuming we survive. We do need to set our focus here. We became fussy and brooding. That's not hugely beneficial for us. But I think we'll go for a stewardship education. So that'll have to do. We are currently 12, so we've got 4 years until we come of age and can get married, and then the top priority will be on producing an heir. Any heir. So that's the goal. We are the target of multiple very large defensive pacts. We can actually raise the gates, and I'm going to go ahead and open the gates. There we go. Fantastic. How's our council looking? Not too bad, actually. Overall, our council is doing reasonably fine. Militarily, we have access to a lot of troops. A whole lot of troops. And that number will continue to go up. So, for now, we are going to... Oh. Sultan of Maghreb is getting declared on by Hausaland. What's going on? Oh, these guys. It's no concern of ours. But ultimately, Hausaland is Miazavite. Wow, Miaphysite. There we go. Words are very difficult. So, honestly, that's a good thing. Less Muslims and more Miaphysites over here would be very good for us. We can get a court physician, and we shall. Excellent. We are now just. That's a really good thing for us to be as well. However, Monophysites are a little bit resurgent. And of course, there's tons of Sunni up here. Can we get this guy to convert? This guy is of the revolt. I want it to be... This is of Arabia. I want it to be our king. This guy, the king of Egypt. Would he do it? He would. So yeah, let's start getting that converted. Fantastic. So the king of Egypt is now Miaphysite. People are continuing to join the defensive pact against us. It'll take 146 months for that to decay away, so that'll be a while. I'm okay with this. Now we could theoretically build another castle. And we may want to think about doing that at some point. For now, I'm going to build this keep. And I think everything else is maxed out. Yeah, that appears to be the case. So we may end up destroying one of these bishoprics with the special rule that we put in at the beginning of this that we can do that. Of course, you have to use a console command to do it, so it'll get a little exciting. I'll have to look up what the actual title name is. It's probably... I forget how to destroy holdings. I'll have to double check it. It's been so long since I've done that. I know it's possible, though. I did it a while back for one of my single-player games where I really needed some things to be slightly different. Yes! Wait. Who is this? This is fine. Okay, so that's your father being married to some random courtier, lowborn? Go for it. That's fine. You are, of course, my betrothed. Interestingly, he is lieged to the Byzantine Empire. But Jerusalem itself is not on elective. It's on agnatic cognatic primogeniture. Just perfect. Oh, right. This guy needs to die. That's right. That's perfectly fine, though. As long as we get an heir. That's all that matters. Elodian claim on Afar. Okay, whatever. They're claiming... I'm not sure what they're claiming, but Elodia is fighting. Okay, this civil war is now over. That's good. So this guy has access to 20,000 troops, which is pretty powerful, considering that we have access to 36,000 troops. Now that's a good thing and a bad thing. As long as we keep him on our side, that means that he's powerful enough to potentially fight Arabia on his own. Potentially. We do need a new spy master, and we'll go for this guy. That'll be fine. Anywhere where we can study tech? Actually, there is. Okay, we'll go ahead and study tech. Now, I think we should grab a point of majesty. Yeah. We'll go ahead and grab that. Fantastic. Okay, so all we need to do is become of age. And, you know, have an heir. Everything else right now is relatively irrelevant. What is going on here? African Great Holy War for Maghreb. Oh, Arabia got involved in that. Well, good luck with that, Houseland. I don't think Egypt is. Are you? No. Okay. So that's perfect. Our focus is definitely shifting to holding this coalition together. For right now, this guy, being Miaphysite, is wonderful. His wife also converted, as did his heir. That is phenomenally good. We are currently 13. We are born on 27th September, so we just have a little over 2 years before we come of age and we can marry the heir of Jerusalem. Matrilineally. And of course we've got this going on that we're really not focused on. Overall, this is going very well. We have an idle council member, the Spy Master. Fair enough. Go spy in Byzantium. This area over here was no longer more technologically advanced than us. So that's good. Our retinues are currently costing us 20.14 per month. Of course, we are reinforcing, so that's why. Then we have access to personal levies of 17k. I would very, very much like to get this taken out. Okay, we got some tech points. That's fantastic. But I'm going to have to look up how to destroy one of these bishoprics, and it would probably be Yeha that we would destroy. Now, that's going to cost us, let's say, we can't exactly see how much it is at this point because all the holding slots are full. It's usually, when it's at this point, it's like 900 and some. I think we'll just go ahead and say 1,000 is how much it's going to cost us to do this. So we would have to destroy this bishopric and then build another castle for like another 900. So it's going to cost us almost 2,000 gold to replace a bishopric. And that's okay. I'm fine with this. Oh, okay, this guy died. Whatever. So I think for now, we could be investing in our vassal holdings. Like, we could be building cities here, right? And I don't know if that's better or worse for us right now. I think we'll do it. We don't want these vassals getting too powerful, right? So filling up their holdings with cities is a good way to see to that. Now, a lot of these up here in Egypt are already full. These are already fully developed. Oh, hello, Abyssinian Monophysite Revolt. Where are these guys at? Of course. Okay, well, we'll raise all 14k of our troops, and we can raise not quite enough boats. So we're going to need a few additional boats. We don't need these 103 boats for sure. So we'll just get all these boats selected, like so, and get them all grouped up over here. And then all these armies will be grouped up over here as well. We're going to be losing money for this period. We are now greedy. That's probably going to be lost, but that's a decent thing for right now, for giving us additional monthly balance. Okay, let's get everybody grouped in over here. Fantastic. We'll get the boats grouped up, we'll embark these guys, and off we go. We should have no problem taking these guys out. I feel like our heir is super important, right? So we don't really want to become homosexual. That's not helpful for us right now. We don't really want to become pregnant with a bastard because that would complicate potential succession, which is very important right now with Jerusalem on the line. So we better keep these thoughts to ourselves. So that'll be fine. And we'll just go ahead and land our troops here. No problems. Can negotiate with this guy, but no, we'll not do that. Okay, Monophysites have been defeated. We'll enforce those demands. We will go ahead and put down all of our realm boats, as well as our regular levies. And then we will embark these guys, and we will bring them back to Massawa. There we go. And we should also start thinking about pushing for some imperial laws at some point soon. I'm going to put our naval levies down. And there we go. So yeah, we should start thinking about pushing for some imperial laws. Of course, we can't do that until we are of age. Notable status of women would be nice. We need tolerance to be equal to 5 for that, which we're a long ways from. So that's definitely something to consider. We are probably more likely to be able to get imperial administration. That requires majesty to be equal to 5. We just went to 4. So that's actually equally unlikely. It's unfortunate. Egypt. You pushing your borders? Not currently. Okay. Well, this is definitely the greatest extent we've ever seen. I'd like to take back the Arabian holdings that we used to have. Of course, with this defensive pact, and being a child, now is not the time. So we'll have to do that at a different time. We're under a year until we come of age and can marry this guy, and when we come of age, we want to immediately go on family and groom and heir focus. Immediately. That is the top priority. So, to that end, I mean, we've already got our sights on Jerusalem. We will have it. I wonder if the Pope is going to be salty Well, it's currently held by an Orthodox Christian. We are in the Christian family, right? So I don't think the Pope... Yeah, as expected. So I don't think the Pope is going to be too angry. But yeah, this war completely failed. I'm not surprised. When Arabia got into it, Hausaland was totally outmatched. So that's fine. I'm kind of surprised we've held on to Yemen, but now we're actually at an equal power status with Arabia. Oh no, not Monophysite. The Byzantines are only slightly more powerful than us as well. Like, we could start nipping at their heels pretty soon. With Jerusalem in the fold, we pretty much would. That's a de jure kingdom, correct? Correct. So we would just hand out Jerusalem wholesale to a king. Yeah. With Jerusalem in the fold and Egypt in the fold, we can start turning our focus down over here, taking these African nations, basically taking all of Africa and spreading our focus on the Arabian Peninsula. And that's kind of the goal for Crusader Kings, right? Conquer all of this and all of this. Well, not this stuff up here, but all of this, all of this. We do that, and we are going to be in a very good place. Oh, wow, we became a fortune builder. That's really good. Okay, so we can do this. This is matrilineal. They will honor the betrothal. Do it. Fantastic. We need to immediately switch. Yeah, we will take the gold. We will immediately switch to Groom and Heir and Family Focus. 45% fertility. Let's do this. We need an heir so that we can secure Jerusalem. When this guy dies, which we could work on killing him, but I don't think we really need to do that. When this guy dies, then our husband will inherit, or our child if our husband dies before then, assuming we have a child, which is why we need to be working immediately on having a child. We also should probably go ahead and join the community of St. Anthony in hopes of being able to convert. We've been dying pretty early lately, so we haven't been able to do much of that. But I do want to check our Patriarch's position. Let's work on this island out over here. Okay. Fantastic. And we're stressed. That makes sense. So we could destroy this bishopric. I would need to look up how it's done, and I think that would be something that I would do between episodes, not during an episode. So I think we'll just save up for the rest of this episode. There's only a few minutes left, and we will just go ahead and do that in between episodes. I'll look up how to do it. Hi, Spirit Guardians. Interesting. This city has been finished. We will go ahead and create a vassal and transfer the vassalage into that guy. There you go. Let's just double check that we've done everything we can over here. It would appear... Oh, this castle we have not. Okay. I think we should work on upgrading this. So we'll build a barracks there, and that may delay taking out that bishopric. There's definitely something to consider. I'm going to swap over to researching military tech as well. There we go. We're not going to run any viceroyalties, I think. Viceroyalties are almost more trouble than they're worth. So I'm not going to do that. I do kind of want to go to... Well, these are the imperial laws, of course. The royal laws are fine. I really want to go to imperial administration, but we can't just yet. So that's fine. That's definitely going to delay our construction here, because we need another, what, like 1,200 gold? Something like that? At least. To put into this particular castle. That said, we will have that. This is 2 years before that's going to be done. Let's see, we are currently stressed, which does reduce our fertility. Oh, we're also ugly. That's interesting. I mean, judging by the portrait, I don't necessarily agree with that statement, but whatever. If the game says so. Okay. 4773. They're going into Gondar. I feel like we can just not have these troops up. If it wasn't in mountain terrain, I would say that we probably would be able to just kill him with our retinue, but I don't think we're quite to that point yet because of the mountainous terrain. This guy is some random guy. He looks like he could use a nap. Okay. Excellent. We don't care about that guy, so it's irrelevant. They want us to switch to theology focus, and we will, as soon as we become pregnant. That is something that we have to do before then. Okay, we'll go ahead and put down our levy troops, and we lost 1 retinue troop. There we go. Fantastic. So I think I'm still going to look up getting rid of this bishopric in between episodes. I just don't quite remember the codes to do it, and I remember that you have to, in some cases, look up what the holding is actually named, because it doesn't match the tooltip in some cases. So that's going to be necessary. But the actual command I will do on camera next episode, and we'll take out the gold to do it as well at the same time. And then we'll start constructing this castle here, because this is going to be a while. Okay, she just inherited Canaan. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and next episode, we will get that bishopric changed over. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time. We'll let this guy oversee the construction.